You already know what time it is. Hey, let's go. What up, Doug? It's your anthem, homie. Let's do it. What up, Doug? 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 Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's go. Let go. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's go. This let go. What up, Doug? 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 Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's go. Let go. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's go. Let go. Let's go. 7 points on the board. Touchdown. You can never ignore. Let's go. When we into the end zone, take a look at the score. Bryce Young out here throwing dots. O-line out here holding blocks. We too real, no Photoshop. Just a few things that Doug talk about. What up, Doug? When they see it in public, they showing them love. Uncle Quan, what's up? Panther Nation, it is time to go up. Really in the field capturing, acknowledging players who talented. Doug is bringing the analysis. The defensive beats when they tackling. The front seven rush got them panicking. The pressure's too much, they can't handle it. You coming to Bank of America Stadium, this is where it get challenging. You hear this song, it's time to tune in and turn it up. You gotta turn it up. If you listen and say it what time with me is, we all repeat and we scream. What up, Doug? 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 Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's go. Let go. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's go. This let go. What up, Doug? 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 Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's go. Let go. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's go. Let go. Let's go. Shout out to my man, what's up, Doug? Make sure y'all tune in and tap into his journey and everything that he's doing. Carolina forever, Panther Nation. It's go time, let's go. What up, Doug? Bow, bow. What up, Doug? Bow, bow. Let go.
I'm on mute. Yo, what's going on? It's your man C. Dougie here with our second episode of Blitz Talk for the 2025 season. Got my co-host, my brother on the line on the opposite side of me. But it's been a long week from vlogs to us recapping that dominant victory on this past Sunday, from Quan talking about Bryce Young last night, man. Like I said, we are exhausted from our 9 to 5, 8 to 4 for me. Then for just doing content, like I said, exhausting week, but we got to bring this preview because this game is the next biggest game. But there is something that I think us Panther fans have to be real with ourselves about going up to Foxborough, playing the New England Patriots. So let me go ahead and bring up my co-host. We're not going to be here long. The game is about to come on. It's on the TV on here for me. So let's go ahead and do this quick preview. We'll go ahead and talk about key matchups, players we're looking forward to showing out, show you 2 slips that we have, one for tonight and for our game on Sunday, and get you guys out of here. So let me go ahead and bring up Quan. Go ahead and tell the people what's up, fam.
What's up, everybody? What be going on, man? It's your boy Q, a.k.a. Uncle Quan, man. Appreciate you, as always, Doug, bringing me up, man. Appreciate y'all, chat, for pulling up to the show, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button on your way in. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Make sure you cop a membership, man. It's only $1 right now. Plenty of perks. I'll let my guy, what's up, Doug, break that down to you guys, man. But appreciate y'all for pulling up on your boys, man. Let's get into it.
Yes, sir, man. We already got a couple people in the chat, man. So let's go ahead and shout them out. Elaine from Panthers Theory went ahead and popped it off with a $1, $1.99 super sticker. Definitely appreciate you pulling up, man. My big brother already in the chat. What's up, Derek? Definitely appreciate you pulling up. I call him the commander of the Carolina Panthers. That's Mr. 336 Boston. That's why I call him. But definitely appreciate you pulling up. UCF, Kenny S. What's going on? Said C. Douglas. Mint City, I seen you in Quan's chat last night. He said, keep pounding. Let's get this money. Got a Panther content creator here, 704 Charlotte Bound Show. Twan Don versus everybody. Appreciate you pulling up, Twan. And definitely appreciate you giving those memberships this past Tuesday, and we had FPFO in the building. Again, if you missed that episode, definitely go and catch our recap of the live reaction that we had in the building in the bank, man. So definitely appreciate you pulling up. Then Quan, I'm gonna go ahead and play your favorite song, and shout out to Flame for Jesus for going ahead and giving 20 memberships already out the gate. So Flame for Jesus been in the chat saying that he's been missing live. I appreciate you. If you got a membership from Flame for Jesus, definitely go ahead and hashtag Flame for Jesus and tell them thank you for giving you that membership. Like I said, Quan said we'll tell you guys what's coming up next for our members here at What's Up, Doug. Again, it's only 99 cents, but Flame for Jesus, thank you for gifting 20 memberships tonight already, man. All right.
Yes, sir. Big love. Big love.
Let's see. D-Cash said, what's happening, fellas? Mr. Pickle, I saw you were on X. You're already looking forward to it. Definitely appreciate you pulling up. James Island Panther said, what's up, Doug and Quan? SC Panther Boy, he said, what's up, C Dougie? All right, so I'll go ahead and pull it up because again, we already 6 minutes in. Like I said, we're not going to keep y'all long tonight, but this is I want to give some numbers and some stats with it. So as you see on the thumbnail, opportunity knocking. To me, this game right here is not a trap game. It's not a guaranteed win, but what the New England Patriots do well and what we're struggling with right now, I think this game right here, and I'm going to take this now so you guys can see my shirt. This game is on Bryce Young. This game right here is on Bryce Young. The reason why I say that is Bryce Young is going against the 29th ranked passing defense. New England Patriots stop the run very well. They have not allowed a team to rush over 65 yards, and they're number 2 in rush defense right now. We'll talk about matchups whenever we put a slide up, but right now, out the gate, my first expectation is Bryce Young to take this game by the horns and be the quarterback that you want us as fans to believe you are. My brother did a video last night on Bryce Young, how fans are still split on Bryce Young. This is where you make the fans shut up right here, Bryce. Going against the 29th ranked defense in the league, already in 3 games. You already have a camaraderie with Ted McMillan, but I think this is where this game is going to show how you're in tune with your other wide receivers. Hunter Renfrow, Bryson Tremaine. Don't know what we know right now about Etzel, Chuba Hubbard, Rico Dow, Mitchell Evans, and Tommy Tremble. This game right here, going against that type of pass defense, this is where the ball is in your court. What can you do to put your stamp on the game? Like Quan asked a question last night. What have you done to put a stamp on the game where we can say Bryce Young put the team on his back and won the game? This is where I'm looking forward to that game right here, where you're able to actually do that going against not so great of a passing defense. Quan, you got something on that before I pull the slide up?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, like you said, Doug, right here is where the Panthers actually have an opportunity to prove to not only the fan base, but to the league that they are a serious team, man. Like they do a lot of talking in these videos, and I mean the Panthers media team, they do a really good job of putting these videos together. But when it's all said and done, what you put on the field matters the most. All the talking, don't sleep on us, and we the team to be feared, we not to be slept on. I mean, all that is cute, but what can you do on the field? And like Doug said, man, we broke it down on the show last night, man. Shout out to Doug for that shout, man. We had a great show last night, real chill, laid back, live, just kind of talking about Bryce Young, man, and where we stand with Bryce Young as a fan base, and where I stand personally with Bryce. But overall, man, like Doug said, it's really going to be his time to shine in this game. I mean, it's too many questions with Bryce Young right now. What are you for this franchise? Can you utilize your wide receivers, man? We saw a lot of stare downs, and we saw unsettled pocket. It was clean pockets where we saw Bryce was unsettled, making these weird decisions, man. I mean, so really this game right here, and with the Patriots being 29th in pass defense, this is really your chance to really cement who you are to this fan base, not this fan base, but the franchise, man. You got to do something. You got to put the team on your back, show the franchise that you are worth an extension, man. So That's what I'm looking for in this game. And I do think going into this game, though, it's not really just going to be about Bryce. I think the team, riding off of that momentum from last Sunday against the Falcons, I believe in this defense. I think this defense can contain the Patriots. I don't believe in Drake May. Drake May do not scare me at all. He don't scare me at all. And I think this defense is going to really come to play, man. I think they really looking to really prove themselves in this league that they are not to be feared. So I'm looking forward to this game. I think we're gonna really wrap this game up. We're gonna go 2-2, and I think that'll really help us with momentum going into the rest of the year. But I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yes, sir. So when we pull up the slides, if anybody has any questions or comments, you can either write in the chat, or if you feeling generous, put it in a super chat or a super sticker, and we'll definitely read it out tonight. All right, let's go ahead and get into it, Quan. So week 4, New England Patriots preview. The number one, and Quan already got me laughing because he was like, he's not worried about Drake May. That's the number one thing you got to worry about. Drake May, 785 yards already, 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. For me, being a Tar Heel, knowing what Drake May brings to the table, I think we have to be worried about Drake May. And I'm gonna do a parallel. The reason why I say this with his playing style, Drake May, the quarterback we've already faced already, reminds me a little bit of Kyler Murray with a bigger arm, just not as fast as Kyler Murray, but he's dual threat. And this is the game where they're already, and I'm gonna pull it up. I told Quan I got notes on the iPad. Their website, the New England Patriots website, is already saying, let Drake May win this game for us. And the number one thing that they wrote on their first sentence was the Panthers have just one sack through 3 games by rookie Princely Human Yellen, and ranked 30th in pressure rate and 22nd in blitz rate. Their top pressure producers, DJ Wan with 8, Ashawn Robinson with 7, haven't finished plays, as the defense has struggled to generate constant disruption. When I hear that, that makes me think already Drake May is elusive and he can get out the pocket. He's not Michael Penix. He's not Trevor Lawrence. If you look at the 2 games where we've excelled kind of sort of, yes, we had 13 pressures against the Falcons. But at the end of the day, pressures don't result in busting pipes, meaning creating sacks. Because, again, one thing that Drake May can do is Drake May can be elusive and get out the pocket and go take one for a home run, which he did a lot at Carolina. But this is where having a Turk Wharton who practiced today with full pads, having your rookies show up. But then there's always bad when it comes to good. Now you have DJ Wanham, who has a calf, or I think it's a hamstring injury. So now you're looking at possibly starting 2 rookies going into New England, but you do have Turk Wharton coming back. So for me, Quan says you don't got to worry about Drake May. I'm telling you, I feel like Drake May is going to surprise you, Quan, in a good way, but I'm hoping to contain him, because he's going to get off, trust me. And you're going to see in the slip that I showed you, his rushing yards, he's going to clear that. He's cleared it every single game so far. So that's our first take, Quan. What you got about Drake?
I mean, the reason I say he doesn't really pose a threat to me, not because of his game. I mean, yeah, the man can play ball, but I'm looking at this defense, and I believe in my guys versus a Drake May. You look at Trey Moe and how he's been playing, Trevor Moore. You look at how he's been playing, how he's been able to step up and come up in the box. You saw how he played against top 5 running back in Bijan Robinson. When you cross that line of scrimmage, be ready to face a lot of big hits, a lot of pressure in your face. I don't think he's going to be able to be comfortable with scrambling outside of that pocket, man. So we're going to have to really put pressure on collapsing that pocket. Let's force him out of the pocket. And I think that's a recipe for disaster for him, at least. And if I feel like our young guys are definitely getting more reps. They're getting a little bit more comfortable. Nick Scorton looked great in that last game against Michael Penix, generating pressure, making them uncomfortable, making them think twice before he made a decision. And not comparing Penix to Drake May, man, but again, just believing in my guys over their guys, man. I think our guys can really generate the pressure that we need to, and we can make Drake May uncomfortable. But if we struggle to generate that pressure, then we're looking at a completely different ball game, man. But going off of that momentum from last game, I think our guys can definitely do it once again, man. I think they can ride on this momentum.
Yes, sir. And then shout out to another Panther content creator, PPP. He said on the back of C. Dougie neck is flat Earth map. Hey, what's going on, man? He always gonna have those jokes in the chat. Then Flame for Jesus had a question, and he said, "How are you going to get me past Bryce being 5'10", the weak arm, to because he still throws off his back foot?" Quan talked about it last night when he was talking about his inconsistency of not staying in the pocket and actually going through his throwing motion. For me, again, you hold me open up with my open soliloquy about this game is on Bryce's shoulders. Again, we're not going to be able to run. I would be shocked if we run over $120. I give it $120 because 100 yards can be possible. $120 against New England. Again, they have not allowed any team, and they play the Raiders, they play the Steelers, and Miami to rush over 65 yards. Yes, I believe our line is better than the Raiders. I do believe our line is better than Miami. But where you get me at is with the Steelers. I think we're in that same tier of offensive lines, or not better than the Steelers. But this game, again, going against the number 2 ranked run defense, Bryce, you don't have to worry about that. Again, this is where you're going to have to be that. Quan, what did you call him last night? It was the quick thinker. What did you call? What was the term you used?
Oh, processor.
Processor. Thank you. This is where we need to see that processing skill or attribute that you have. That point guard mindset that David Tepper drafted you to be the franchise quarterback for the Carolina Panthers. So, and we're going to talk more about that, Flame, but hopefully that answers your question right there for right now. Our second point is defensive stars. Milton Williams going against Cade Mays. That's one matchup that I'm going to be paying attention to. Christian Gonzalez going against T-Mac. He has been practicing in full this week. And again, that second run defense, but they're 29th in pass. Before I go into the matchup with Cade Mays and Milton Williams, I have a grudge against Milton Williams because he was really already there to me being a Carolina Panther. That whole debacle of his agent, leaking the news and all that, that's BS. Because, again, I feel like you wanted more money and you want to go to a better team. Do I think New England Patriots are a better team than Panthers? No, not me personally right now. But the whole thing that you did about trying to get more money, you were close to being a Panther, that just rubs me very wrong. And I'm not saying I don't want you to get hurt, but I just feel like hopefully Cade Mays, Chandler Zavala, or Damian Lewis get a pancake in, make you feel, fit, across that line, trench warfare. But this is a matchup that I think Cade Mays is going to have to do another great job, what she did against Atlanta Falcons. There's tape out there where people on Twitter have definitely showed Cade Mays snaps. It looks night and day from Austin Corbett, but he is the leader on that line. One thing that I also saw was Cade Mays called out a lot of more blitzes and did a line adjustments better than Austin Corbett. But again, you're going against a tough defensive line in the New England Patriots. The second matchup is Christian Gonzalez going against T-Mac. This is where I think we're going to see how Bryce, how his connection is with his other wide receivers. That matchup, I still, T-Mac is a rookie. I know T-Mac is different. He's a different wide receiver that we've had here in Carolina, but Christian Gonzalez is a real deal lockdown corner as well. So this is where Hunter Renfrow is going to have a big game. That chemistry him and Bryce are going to have to be on. Bryson Tremaine, Tommy Tremble, the rookie Mitchell Evans. I'm hoping Edsel can suit up, but if not, again, I don't understand why Jimmy Horn has not seen reps. When we had C-Mac and Edsel out on Monday, it said Jimmy Horn was looking good. So again, there's something that needs to happen. Again, some wide receiver is going to have to take over if T-Mac is locked up by Christian Gonzalez. Quan, what you think about that?
I completely agree, man. Somebody else got to step up. Ted has been very consistent from day one. So he doesn't really worry me. He doesn't really, have me looking sideways, man. But somebody else got to step up. Bryson Tremaine is definitely one of those guys who I truly believe can be that number 2 to hold it down until Jalen Coker gets back healthy, man. I think this game is where we see Bryson Tremaine get a little bit more comfortable. Hopefully we utilize him a little bit more. We did go, we lost one of our weapons this past Sunday in JT Sanders. So again, we need to see somebody else step up. Mitchell Evans coming up in that tight end spot. We're going to see him get a little bit more targets as well. I think he's going to be a reliable target, especially for third down situations and stuff. Winfro, it's time for that chemistry with Bryce and Winfro to kind of settle in now. I mean, we've been seeing very shaky chemistry between the two. We've been seeing again Bryce just unsettled, missing a lot of simple throws to Hunter Winfro. It's time for that to cut out, man. I mean, we in week 4 at this point, so it's time for us to wake up. It's time for us to really look consistent. Time for us to actually look like a threat on offense, man. Let's actually put this pass game together and take advantage of a defense that's already pretty or struggling in that pass game, man. So this is the time for Bryce Young to step up. Utilize your other receivers. Do not stare down Ted for the whole game, man. I mean, like you said, Christian Gonzalez is the real deal. Do I believe Ted can still get off? Absolutely. I think he can get anywhere between 50 yards, maybe more. But yeah, I would like to see somebody else step up. I mean, especially if Xavier Legette is healthy. We need to see Xavier Legette take another step because he's already lost the majority of the fan base, man. It's about time for him to really catch his stride in this game right here, man. But yeah, it's time to step up.
And then shout out to another, he's not a Panther content creator. I know people have seen this man's video. Will Upton, I call him Jacktown. Jackson, I definitely appreciate you pulling up in the chat, man. We did have him on. Me and him did a collab on his channel. And then the following day, we did one on my channel. So I definitely appreciate you pulling up in the chat, man. Mario asked about the Coker. I think today is Thursday. So whenever yesterday somebody asked about Coker, he's trending in the right direction. He's not able to suit up yet till next week, but they have opened up I think they can open up the window next week for 21 days for him to get ready and ramp up to be able to suit up. So Coker is on the way. And I wrote on the tweet, I think once Coker comes back, it's a interview locker room snippet from Carolina Blitz. Vashti had interviewed and was at the locker with Edsel. You can tell the frustration. He wants to be back, but with hamstrings, you don't rush it. But I think if they take their time and he's ready, I think we're also going to unleash another tier of Edsel because Coker does bring something that Edsel does not. So that's one thing as well, too, where that wide receiver core that we had, C-Mac, we had Coker, we had Edsel, they all did different things, and they were looking great during preseason, but again, that's preseason. So again, Coker will be back, but we just don't know. But I know the window does open in next week, and he has 21 days. So, then Minty said, I hope we don't rush on Coker next week. He has to be 100% to go. Good to go. Definitely appreciate you saying that. Flame for Jesus, appreciate the other $5 super chat. He said he's already a point guard. He throws some beautiful bounce passes. They are beautiful. They make Magic Johnson. Is it Gillius or Gilgis? Go. I don't know.
I think it's trying to say jealous.
Oh, jealous. Got you. Jealous. So, for me, again, Flat Flame, I already know you coming from with that. I already know you coming from with that. I can't win you on Bryce. Bryce has to do it himself. I tried to do that year 1, gave him the exception with Frank Wright. Year 2, it was up and down. He got benched. He came back. It's all on him now. I mean, nobody else can defend him. He has to defend himself with his play. And again, I think this game right now, and there's a stat line that I took. If he doesn't get over that against the 29th ranked defense, I'm looking at Bryce kind of sideways. Definitely sideways. And again, we're going to talk about it on the slip that we got for Sunday. So let me go back. And then our last key is turnover free for the New England Patriots. They had 5 turnovers last week against the Pittsburgh Steelers. One thing that I think we can do, it depends on how that running game goes and who's in that backfield. Antonio Gibson had a fumble and Raheem Stevenson had 2. So if we can punch the ball out, give our offense short fields, I think that's going to help us. In order for the New England Patriots to win, you cannot win going 5 turnovers. Just look at week 1 with us. Look at week 2. Whenever you don't win a turnover battle, most of the time the opposite team wins. And again, them playing at home, where they've actually played home a couple weeks before. But again, going 5 turnovers, that's one thing I think we need to take advantage of, is knocking the ball out of their running backs' hands. That again, Raheem Stevenson has had horrible fumble games. Antonio Gibson, but again, I think they are going to play their rookie in Henderson. I did hear he's been getting a lot of first team snaps. He is the Ohio State Buckeye, and like Quan and I joke about him being a fan of the Buckeyes, I think we'll definitely see what he'll bring to the table. So, Quan, what you got about the turnovers?
We got to take advantage of that. I mean, a team that's struggling with turnover issues, and we generated, 3 turnovers this past Sunday? Again, our defense is riding on the hot hand right now. This is the chance for them to really take advantage of the offense that struggled with that ball security. So I'm looking for that peanut punch all game. I'm looking for our corners to continue to shut down those receivers, man. I've really been impressed with Mike Jack, how he's been playing, not only in coverage, but for him to come down and make those tackles and the important tackles when it's needed, man. I'm looking for us to generate more turnovers. Shot Smith Wade taking advantage of those turnovers as well with that pick six, man. So I'm looking for our DBs to really lock this game up, make it hard for Drake May and his receivers. But overall, we got to generate some turnovers, man. This is where the young guys are going to shine this week. And I think Lathan Ransom is going to play a huge part in that as well. Again, generate pressure with the Preston Umanyale and Nick Scorton. Of course, our interior is already solidified, man. I'm not worried about them. But as far as us playing as a unit, man, that's really going to be key for this game as far as generating turnovers, man. So you got a team that's coming in with, 5 turnovers total?
No, so last week they had 5. Drake May has thrown a pick. He has 2 picks. That's 7. So they're right either at 8 or 9 total turnovers on the season.
That's a lot of turnovers in a span of 3 games, man. So
yeah,
you got to take advantage of that. A team that's struggling with ball security, and we were able to generate turnovers as well. We got to take advantage, man. This is really our time to shine on defense.
And then Shane definitely appreciate you asking. He said, what is Sanders? He has a high ankle sprain. So you're looking at 3 to 4 weeks for him being out. All right, let's go to the Panthers. Keys to victory or preview. Winning on the road. That's one thing. You can win at home. It's all good and dandy in front of your own fans. But the momentum of a 30-0 win against your division opponent, something should spill over into the next week. In the description, I said, this is where I need to see Bryce Young and Canales win on the road. That's one thing Bryce does not do is win on the road. I understand he won in Atlanta, but I'm saying outside of the division, Bryce is not won on the road. Road Warriors, that can lead because, again, right now I'm going 1-3. For my expectations, is not good. But going 2-2 based off of how the season started, you're trending in the right direction. Again, Quan just talked about the defense. That defense it's going to be on Evero to scheme it up. And I see Howard shout out to you. Howard loves that 4-3. And again, it was a 4-2-5. But again, with that 4-2-5, Hunter Henry's going to eat. And do you, Panther Nation, believe that Roseboom can contain Hunter Renfrow one-on-one? No. No. So, like, for me, I'm just being honest with it. I mean, our defense did well, but this is where adjustments are going to have to come because, again, his favorite target is his tight end. Just look at what Trey McBride did to us week 2. Again, there's similarities where you can look at certain players and look at the scheme. You make adjustments. No, he didn't score, but he definitely had a lot of yards as well. So, again, Road Warriors, that's what I am worried about. You have to come out the gate, spill over some of that momentum that you had week 3 against your division opponent, but you have to start out fast and you have to win on the road. Go ahead, Quan.
I mean, I agree, man, but I'm looking at Matt's comment, man. Our linebackers will be tested. That's one thing. Christian Roseboom, Trayvon Wallace, those first 2 games, it was very sketchy, man. A lot of missed tackles, missed assignments. I mean, they were getting sent on blitzes. I mean, shout out to Evero. Evero actually sent our guys on blitzes, man, but it was just poor execution all around from our linebacker play, man. So this past game, they got saved. They got saved a lot from that front. They got saved a lot from the secondary. So they didn't really have to do too much, but just play the cleanup game. Now, this game, they got to do a little bit more, man. They got to do a little bit more with solidifying their position, man. I mean, like I said in my show, Christian Roseboom has just been a disgrace to the position as a whole. So I'm looking for a little bit more aggression. A shout out to Evero, man. We've been seeing different looks from him. We've been seeing a little bit more aggression, but I mean, with this personnel, it's not really much you can do as far as aggression, at least from the linebacker position. So I'm gonna be looking at that linebacker position. I'm looking for something different to shine in this week's game, man. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see, man.
And Fame for Jesus, I appreciate again another $5 super chat. He said this is Gonzalez's first game this year. That may be why they are 29th in passing defense. Yes, because again, if you shut down one side of the ball, that does help your defense. So you might got a point there, but we got people like 336, our commander 336, saying that hey, T-Mac is definitely gonna show him up on Sunday. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. Let me see what Mario said. He said, I'm not comfortable with Rose Boom at linebacker. Do we look for someone to trade? Okay, I'll read it out loud. So appreciate you. I know this is a question, so definitely appreciate you leaving this question. He said, I'm not comfortable with Rose Boom at linebacker. Do we look for someone to trade or do we draft someone next year? Absolutely, you draft one. We want to build to the draft. Bam Martin Scott has definitely looked good on special teams, but he has not done anything on the defensive side of the ball quite yet. So I definitely agree that linebacker is a need, and we can't do like what we did with Trevin Wallace. Again, I think Trevin Wallace just needs more development, but you don't rush that pick. One of my linebackers that I wanted in that draft with Trevin Wallace was Edrin Cooper that plays for the Green Bay Packers. Loved him. I know Quan went Peyton Willis. No, who'd you want? Peyton, what's his name?
Peyton Wilson.
Peyton Wilson. My apologies. And we went back and forth, but again, Trevor Wallace, I like him, but he just has to show more. And he's been showing it the last 2 weeks, going sideline to sideline. But again, we need that to continue. But Rose Boom, again, was not supposed to be the starter. Josie Jewell was supposed to be the starter. Rose Boom was supposed to be a rotational, probably third down linebacker. He had to take on the green dot. That still doesn't excuse it. But again, he was not supposed to come in and be the starter. It was supposed to be Josie Jewell. But hey, we got to play with what we got. Panthers, Germany, what's going on, Wally? I definitely appreciate you pulling up, man. Shout out to Black Cat Panther Podcast in the building, man. Definitely appreciate you, Wally, man. All right. Let's go to number 2, Quan. Defensive repeat. You already talked about it, Quan. You can't not force a turnover. You already forced 3 turnovers last week. And have only allowed 6 points in the last 6 quarters. And Evero scheme. I do not think we're going to shut out the New England Patriots. I'm going to go ahead and say that right now. I will get my score prediction at the end, but this is where I need to see Evero get more in his bag. You showed a 4-2-5. You missed a little bit of a 4-3, kind of sort of in there. You played more DBs. Now I need to see, with it being on tape, what different schemes or what different play styles are you going to put out there? Because, again, it's out there on tape. You cannot come out in the same exact scheme that you came out against Atlanta. And I'm telling you, Hunter Henry's going to eat if we do that. You at least have to adjust week by week. Yes, you put mixtures here and there. Yes, you have players coming back. But we cannot have the same exact scheme that we have for the Atlanta Falcons going up to New England. And 3 turnovers. Quan just said it. With them already having close to 8 or 9 turnovers, that's good for us. Feasting off of what Trayvon Moore has done. You have supposedly 2 lockdown. Now, yes, I said supposed because it's still early. But the way our 2 corners are playing, you have 2 lockdown corners as of right now in a 3-game span right now. We know what J.C. Horn has done, regardless of his injuries. Mike Jack has shut up a lot of people, including myself, based off of his play. Chai Smith-Wade finally has been showing what he did during the preseason and during joint practice. Again, the one thing that I love saying is, yes, you can bring pressure, but your DBs have to do their part. Your DBs have to do your part for the pressure to be there as well. So it goes hand in hand. Do I expect a turnover on Sunday? Give me 1.5, so that's 2. Either a fumble and an interception. Quan?
I agree, man. Evero definitely got to keep his foot on the gas. I mean, keep bringing those different looks. Utilize that defense in different ways. I mean, make it hard for the offense to have the game plan for you. I mean, we got it out there on tape against the Atlanta Falcons. Of course, you don't want to come in. I don't really expect this, the Evero to come in with the same exact game plan. I mean, the NFL is really week by week basis. You're literally preparing specifically for the team that you're playing. So I'm looking to see something different from this defense. The same type of aggression, but a different look for Drake May. Obviously, a different style of team that we're playing against versus the Atlanta Falcons, man. So I'm looking for different looks. Of course, I mean, scheme wise, you can't really change up the whole entire scheme at this point in the season. So I don't know. I'm just looking for a fresh look. Maybe,
That's what I mean.
what I'm
A
saying?
fresh look, correct.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Maybe, what I'm saying, just bring a different look, get some pressures in there. I think we're gonna be all right, man.
I definitely agree, Quan. I definitely agree. All right, let's go to point number 3, man. Doing good on time too, Quan. Point number 3, Bryce Young. Fine for Jesus, I hope you in here because this is where, again, I'm putting pressure on Bryce Young to perform. So far in the season, 603 yards, 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Again, going against the 29th ranked pass defense. And yes, you did bring up it could be because Christian Gonzalez has not been playing. I'm expecting, again, if we cannot run, Bryce throwing over 200 yards. If Bryce cannot do that, it's not going to be good for Carolina. Because, again, they're going to stop the run. Does that mean that we can't run on them? Absolutely not. But, again, for 3 straight games, you've held opponents underneath 65 yards, and most of their opponents have thrown for over 200 yards for the last 3 weeks. Or combined, if you average all 3, they've thrown over 200 yards. There's no question why Bryce should not throw over 200 yards on Sunday. Again, going against the 29th ranked defense. Again, Christian Gonzalez is back. That's stopping possibly T-Mac. Again, why did we bring Bryson Tremaine in? This is where I need to see that. Why did we bring back Hunter Renfrow? I know why, because Adam Thielen is gone. But I need to see that chemistry between Bryce and Renfrow. Again, is Edsel gonna dress out? Will Jimmy Horn be another healthy scratch? Bryce, this is your game to show not only to yourself, but to us, the fans, that you can do it. 29th ranked defense there. Again, there's no reason why you should not be able to throw over 200 yards. No reason at all. The game is going to be in your hands. That point guard, yes, like Flame said, you're throwing balls like Magic Johnson in the ground. I believe you can do it. But you have to do it and show not just me, a person that believes you, the doubters, the people that don't believe that you can do it, one another quarterback in the franchise. This game right here is your game to shine, your game to take on, your game to be the captain that a lot of us believe and have seen you be more vocal, but your play has to show it as well.
Y'all forgive me, chat, man. I'm trying to multitask. I'm over here cooking and whatnot. But hey, Doug, I don't want to see another 100-yard game, bro.
Hey,
I really
you
don't.
heard what I just said.
I don't want to see another game that's, Bryce threw for 130 yards. Bryce threw for 150. Look, it's time to get right, man. Like, we threw 300 yards in the second game. I really think that was truly because that defense was depleted. I'm not trying to take away from his performance, but I want to see that from the jump. I want to see you comfortable with your reads, going to different receivers, spreading the ball out, looking settled in the pocket. You got a clean pocket. You trust in your offensive line. You good. Take advantage of that, man. I want to see us actually produce in the pass game. I want to see this pass game look comfortable, play with confidence, because we definitely got the weapons. Now, the quarterback, still a question. Ironically, in his 3rd year, man. So, again, like you said, bro, this is the game where you really got a chance to win over that fan base with your play. Take advantage of a defense that's already, 29th in the league right now in passing yards. So, right now, man, where I'm at with Bryce, it's on you. This is the game that you need to prove it to the fan base.
I agree with you. Definitely agree with you. So, again, to go recap, for the Patriots to win, it starts with Drake May. Their defensive stars need to shine, need to show out, and play turnover-free football. For the Carolina Panthers, you have to win on the road. We need to have a repeated defense performance like we just had in week 3. And Bryce Young, again, going against the 29th ranked defense, you have to step up. You have to step up. All right. Something that we're going to do new here on Thursdays when it comes to the Panther games. Players to watch. We have Kate Mays, Nick Scorton, Trevin Wallace, and T-Mac. Again, to me, I think Bryce has to show it every week. Quan said it last night. Every week, Bryce is up to a test. He has to show out every week. It's not just 1 week, it's every week until it's consistent where you're not a player to watch. These players right here are vocal to the success of a win or loss. Number one, K Mays. We already talked about it with going against Milton Williams in that front four. For me, I think it's going to be a tougher test that I thought the Atlanta Falcons are going to show us. But I could be wrong. Quan, out of the four right here, or is there someone I'm missing? K. Mays, Nick Scourton, Trevin Wallace, and T-Mac. Who are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to really looking at our secondary, man. Like I said, Mike Jack really impressed me these past 3 games. And you brought it up earlier. We got the top 2 duo as far as defensive backs in the league. I'm looking for them to really solidify this game. I want to see them lock up these receivers again, make it tough for Drake May to make decisions. Continue to lock these guys up, help out your D line, and again, I want to see Mike Jack really play lights out again, man. I mean, JC Horn. I'm never worried about JC Horn. JC Horn. Only thing I ever worry about with JC Horn is his health. When he's on the field, he's the best point in the league to me, man. So JC Horn, I already know he's gonna hold it down. But player I'm looking forward to is definitely gonna be Mike Jack. Shaw Smith-Wade is starting to come into his own as well. I'm looking at him. But offensive side of the ball, I really think Bryson Tremaine is really going to be the guy to watch. Bryson Tremaine, it's his time to step up. If Xavier Legette, I saw somebody in the chat say Xavier Legette didn't practice for 2 days. Sounds like he's going to be out for Sunday. So, again, I'm looking for Bryson Tremaine to really step up. Poker's still not back yet. This is your time to really solidify that number 2 role. Hunter Renfrow, honestly, where Hunter Renfrow is supposed to be right now, he's supposed to be that slot receiver, that third option type of receiver for our guys. So I'm not really looking for Hunter Renfrow to be like that number 2. He need to play his role. He's a role player for this offense, which is that slot number 3 option. Bryson Tremaine needs to step up and be that number 2 option, which I truly believe he can. He's a talented individual. I'm looking at Bryson Tremaine on the offensive side to really take over this game, and I'm looking at, again, Mike Jack to really solidify his role.
Yeah, I like that because Bryson Tremaine. Only reason I put T-Mac and the reason why I put it there is because I want T-Mac to get a touchdown this week. He's been close. It's been so close. The tunnel screen he could have scored on this past week in Arizona. If he didn't get caught from behind, I think he would have scored there. So that's the reason why I have T-Mac. Trevin Wallace not having a green dot again. If we're going to do that 4-2-5, I want Trevin Wallace to be the guy out of Roseboom. Again, I've seen it for about 2 weeks. It just needs to be consistent. Nick Scourton, again, if Pat Jones is down, he's already top 5 in double teams coming off with pressure. Then you look at his counterpart in Prince Human Yellen that may be starting. Depends on what happens with DJ Wanham. And then when it comes to K. Mays, the vocal leader and the leader on the front line, having a good game against Milton Williams and opposing defensive line in the Patriots. So that's our players to watch. Let me read a couple of comments right here. And again, Flame for Jesus, let me count up. I appreciate you for another $5 super chat. He said, I agree with you, Doug. I'm not looking for a blowout either way. Can he grow taller to 5'10"? I really don't like short quarterbacks. I agree with you, man. Like I said, I understand what it is with Bryce. So I'm not excusing it. Like I said, I have not excused him at all season. He has to do it himself. I'm still rooting for him because I know he has it in him, but the inconsistent play cannot continue to be put on the field. And then you expect, like Quan asked the question last night, are we going to give him $100 million extension? Absolutely not. With the inconsistent play that you have right now, that doesn't make sense at all. So let me see. Bryce has shown out for years to come to balance the bullshit. Hey, he told I appreciate that. He said Hunter needs to figure out how to gel with Bryce and catch the ball. If Hunter can't make the key catches, he's not helping the team. And that's the reason why I think Jimmy Horn needs to come in. There needs to be opportunity where we at least see what Jimmy Horn and everything does as well. I saw that Jimmy Horn got promoted. He might see the field. So Trill, he got promoted for one day, which was Wednesday, because T-Mac, Etzel weren't practicing. And congratulations to Hunter Renfrow and his wife. I forgot to say that. They just welcomed a new baby girl. That's the reason why he got promoted on Wednesday. I don't know how the reps went today, but I know that's the reason why Jimmy Horn got more reps with the ones yesterday. And then shout out to Big Cat, the 95ers over there, 1995, The Roar is his new channel. If you guys are not subscribed over there as well, definitely go ahead and check him out. Definitely appreciate him reposting the stream. Big love right there, Big Cat. Definitely big love. Monet, what's going on, my guy? Do you think we'll see more? We have to see more of Mitchell Evans again. What other tight end are you going to have? You only have Tommy Tremble. That's it. It was JT Sanders. So Mitchell Evans definitely had a good showing, even whenever JT Sanders was healthy and coming in and actually holding blocks and everything. So catching-wise is what we need to see more. But my comparison for Mitchell Evans, again, I'll say it again, like I said earlier, is a Jason Witten. I definitely think he's a younger Jason Witten with the possibility of meeting it that way. What's going on, J47? All right, so while we shout out our sponsors over here, go ahead and tell me, you guys, keys to victory and players that you're looking to watch. So our first sponsor, as you guys already know, is SeatGeek. We have to shout them out every live. SeatGeek, again, is your place to buy your tickets from 1 to 10. They'll show you from the best seat to the worst seat. Again, use the code What's Up Doug. You get $20 off your first ticket purchase. NFL, college, concerts, recreational. Again, the one-stop shop to get your ticket is SeatGeek. For first-time users, you get $20 off your first ticket purchase. Number 2 is Underdog Fantasy. Again, went up to 5,000 times your money. For new customers, you get $5. If you play $5, you get $50 in bonus slips. Again, use the code What's Up Doug for our first-time users. Also, they will meet up to 50% of your deposit match as well. Again, that code is What's Up Doug. Again, for our Underdog Fantasy sponsor. Again, shout out to SeatGeek and shout out to Underdog Fantasy. Let me see. All right. Making True Money said, I think Mitchell Evans got promoted. So yes, he got promoted because due to injury. J47 said, I got my eyes on Ransom again this week. I feel like players to watch for us is Cade Mays and Chandler Zavala against the pass interior D lineman. Definitely appreciate you for saying that. All right. And let's go ahead and pull up our slip as well. So we have 2 slips this week for week 4. Tonight, real quick, before we even do that, tonight we got the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals playing in Arizona. I see Arizona's wearing their rival jersey. I know we have to wait till 2027 for the Panthers to get theirs. They look pretty nice. Quan, who you got tonight? You got Arizona or you got Seattle Seahawks?
I'm going to go with my boy Sammy D, man. I'm going with Seattle tonight.
All right. I agree with you as well. I need Kenneth Walker to go off. Got him on one of my fantasy teams. But Sam Darnold, outside of Carolina and New York, has looked like a great quarterback. Minnesota, he looked great. And now in Seattle, all the way on the opposite side of the United States, he's looking even better than he did at Minnesota. Not having JJ as well, too. Yes, he has Jackson Smith and Jitba, but I'm really liking what I'm saying from Sam Darnold. Again, I'm happy for him because, again, a lot of people wrote him off, even when he wasn't able to do what he did at the Jets and what he was able to do at Carolina. So definitely shout out to Sam Darnold. I do think Seattle Seahawks do go on the road and win that game. All right, so let's go ahead and pull the slip up. So for tonight, Jackson Smith and Jitba needs 85 yards. I went over on this slip. Kenneth Walker need a rush and receiving touchdown, and he at least needs 1. Jason Myers, the kicker for the Seattle Seahawks, needs at least 2 field goals. Cad Rowland only needs 2 field goals. And Trey Benson taking over James Conner. Prayers up to James Conner having surgery. He is now the new leading back, Trey Benson. He only needs 57 rushing yards. On Sunday for our Carolina Panthers, I had Travion Henderson only needs 16 receiving yards. I went over. Drake May only needs 28 rushing yards. I think he clips that. Stephon Diggs, 4 receptions. Bryce Young. This is the one right here, Quan. 212 passing yards. I believe he gets that. If he doesn't, it's gonna be a conversation that we're gonna have on 3 up and down. Ryan Fitzgerald, 2 field goals. Terrell McMillan, 5 receptions, and Hunter Henry, it was at very low, which I was surprised. They only have him at 39 receiving yards. I'll go ahead and take that before it goes up or get taken off the board. And again, if you are playing these slips on underdog, here is the help line if you need any help, or you feel like you're just overwhelmed and not winning or placing too many slips. Here's the hotline that you can call and definitely ask for help if you need it as well. Quan, you got anything about those slips or any input that you want to put on it?
Yeah, I'm looking at these slips, man, and I started thinking over the years, I really come to the conclusion, man. Bryce Young, when it comes to betting on him with prize picks, underdogs, and all that good stuff, man, Bryce Young is a very streaky dude. He's a very tricky guy to bet on, especially when it comes to pass yards. It's been times where I took the under and he messed around and went over. It's been times I took the over, he messed around and went under. He's a very streaky dude. So I eventually got to the point where, you know what, I'm gonna just stay away from Bryce Young, man. So he's just too streaky. I mean, 212 yards overall, though. You got to be able to accomplish that. I mean, this is a passing type of league. Dave Canales does a really good job skimming up these wide receivers as far as the routes go, man. He schemes these guys open pretty well. A solid job, man. And Bryce Young just got to get it to him. 212 yards is doable against the 29th ranked defense in the entire league, man. So take advantage. I mean, I hope you hit. I hope you hit on it, man. I hope Bryce Young do get over 212 yards. I feel like that's the bare minimum. I mean, that should be a first half stat for a defense that's struggling in the pass game, man. So we'll see. We'll see. I do hope that he surpassed 212 yards. If he doesn't, we definitely having a conversation for sure, man. We're gonna be having that conversation on 3 up, 3 down next episode for real.
Yes, sir. All right. Let's catch up with the chat. I'll get your final words, and then we are out of here. So let me see. Where do we need to go? Okay. Mitchell Evans. All right, Trill 25 said play horn for what? Bryce can't stretch the field. Pay him for what? Got you. I don't think that's auto. Minty Matthews said players to watch for me. Tommy Tremble, Prince McEwen Yellen, Chuba Hubbard. Definitely like that. J47 is along with us, Quan. He said he got Seattle tonight. Monet said contain Hunter Henry. That is a big one right there. K9 a dog. K9 is a dog, Dougie. Hopefully he goes off even though Carbonate is playing. So he was hurt, though. He was hurt last week. But I definitely think Kenneth Walker, after the showing that he did against the Steelers and the way he went off, I think he's the lead back there. But I know they will play Carbonate as well, too, because they like that dual running back room as well. Matthew Minty said, give me Seattle. I do like the Cardinals unis. Yeah, their unis are fire. John said, who going to be our wide receiver this week? John, if you're still in the chat, definitely let me know what you meant by that, please, sir. And Flame for Jesus, definitely appreciate you for that $10 super sticker. He said, keys to victory, run, and run some more. The less Bryce has to do, the better we are. Turn the ball over on defense. K Mays is scoring is who I'm watching. Definitely appreciate you for that. I'm laughing because when I'm reading, I'm like, how can we run, and they're the second ranked defense? But I understand the reason why you saying that too, man.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? You Flame for just you actually own to something, man. That really was the key to our first victory this season. Bryce, obviously, we saw Bryce didn't even surpass 200 yards. I mean, we were able to establish somewhat of a ground game. Yeah, the game was won by the defense. The game was won by the special teams. But offensively, we did put up 2 touchdowns, and they were both rushing touchdowns. So.
Correct.
Maybe you're right, man. Maybe if we can really establish a run game, that's the less Bryce Young has to do. Keep it simple. Let him do a little bit of play action. He might, again, get under 200 yards, but if it means a win, I'm cool with that. So you might be on to something, man.
Yeah. I don't know. We got to see it. Bleezo, what's up, my guy? He said Darnold got to perform in the playoffs stuff. That is a big fact. Bit fact. Only take Bryce on touchdowns. Oh, Bryce, you see what you're doing, man? Do you see what you're doing, man? Commander 336 said I'm all in Gonzalez and T-Mac. I definitely looking forward to that because you've been saying that in front of jump, so I definitely gonna pay attention to that matchup as well. Fun Jesus again, appreciate another $10. He said I forgot to say Zavala. We need to keep an eye on him. This will be a good game, just like New England has all those turnovers and hasn't been blown out yet. That is a fact too. That is a big fact because they lost to the Raiders. I want to say it was about 7. They beat Miami and they lost to the Steelers by 7. And again, having 5 turnovers, you don't lose by 7 points. That is a big fact. That is a big fact. Playing for Jesus. Monet said, "Yeah, word is Gonzalez expected to make his season debut this Sunday." Okay. And Twan, I was looking at this. Russell Wilson just retired. That's very shocking. That's very shocking. So you lost.
He just retired. Yeah, he retired mid. Oh, hold on. He just retired.
Hey, I'm about to check, but hey, Twan wouldn't just say that out of nowhere. And to me, that's a sucker move. I'm gonna say a sucker move. To me, that's a sucker move. Go ahead, Quan.
Wait, so he got benched, and he said, "You know what? I'm done with this."
Yes. That like I said, I'm about to check.
Man, that is diabolical, man.
That's a sucker move to me because again, you lost your job, but then you get upset about it. I mean, that's a sucker move because I actually wish, when I'm frustrated at my job, I can just say, "Oh, I'm done," and all this and that. Hold on, let me see. Let me keep reading the chat because I don't see it yet. Let me see. Let me see.
Yo, if that is true, man, I wish him well, man. He had a solid career. I mean, towards the tail end of his career, he looked like it was pretty evident that he was on a decline. But I hope it's not due to health related issues. I hope he, he retires healthy.
It is health. His feelings hurt. His
mental health. Damn. Well, I do wish the man well, man. I mean, his legacy will live on, but if it really is because you got benched, your feelings hurt, you know what? This is the 4th team you've been on. Oh man, that like you said, bro, it's a sucker move, man.
Yeah, I'm
said that man ain't retired.
I'm waiting on that Twitter. If Twan right, bro, like that's a conversation we got next week.
Twan, you trolling, man?
I don't think he troll. I hope not. J4 says, "So I think the Cardinals uniforms are sprinkled like Cardinal eggs. That's kind of fire. Like I said, it's an eggshell white. It's an eggshell white. I do like that as well. It's an eggshell white. Yeah, everybody's saying because I don't see that either. He said he saw it on Twitter, y'all. So look, when it come out, it come out. So
just check the source. Check the source.
So that's it, man. Like I said, I told Quan we were not gonna be up here alone. If you are on the replay game, definitely hit the like button. Well, here, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. Subscribe, hit the like button, share the video. If you are new to the channel. Like I said, Quan and I definitely been our bad this week doing vlogs. We went live on Tuesday. Again, shout out to FPFO. That was in the building. Quan went live on Bryce last night. And again, we have our 2nd episode of Blitz Talk on every Thursday here at What's Up, Doug. Again, we will be back either Monday or Tuesday for our 3rd episode of 3 Up and Down. That's where Uncle Quan and myself recap the previous week. We give a little bit of a quick preview for the game on Sunday. I know we do have one game on Monday, so that's going to, change the week up. But definitely appreciate all the support. Flame for Jesus, definitely appreciate you. Twan, I see you in the chat. I definitely appreciate you. I know Mr. Honky Dory. Whenever you guys have given out these memberships, I appreciate the love and support you guys have shown the channel. Not me, but also Uncle Quan. So with the memberships, again, if you guys did not check the vlog out, check out Uncle Quan's vlog. Check out when I went live. With being a member with What's Up, Doug, you will be able to get the game ticket, but you also get a game day experience. Being on the field, be able to walk through the same tunnel our players do, be able to see the opposing players as well in the field, but it was a great experience. And there also may be also being in a tunnel wearing players run out as well that we're trying to switch up for our Panthers experience on game day. Quan, you got anything for the chat?
Nah, man. I mean, hey, Sunday's a must win. I mean, like, I saw an interview somewhere with JC Horn, where he said we had to build on the momentum that we had from last Sunday, man. They looking to really stamp their dominance in the league. So that's what I'm looking for this Sunday, man. We got to go 2-2. We go 2-2 Sunday. My confidence jump even more with this team. And I do believe this team is capable of being, it's somewhere middle of the pack. I do think this team is capable of winning 8 games if we continue to build on that momentum from last Sunday. So I'm excited, man. I'm actually excited for the first time in a long time about Panthers ball, man. So let's get it, chat. Again, I appreciate y'all pulling up. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, man, and cop a membership for only $1. Doug just told y'all, man, these perks are insane. First of all, I never in my 28 years of life ever been able to be on the field during game day holding the American flag during the national anthem, man. That was a really cool experience. Met a lot of people out there, cool people. You know what I'm saying? Like Doug told y'all, man, we were literally right there next to the players to the point where we could reach our hand out and like sock them in the face real quick. Like, but no, all jokes aside, man, the experience is really cool. And literally you getting all of this for $1 a month, man. So make sure y'all copy a membership. It's literally nothing, man. And it helps Doug out a lot. Helps us grow our community and helps us grow this channel, man.
Yes, sir. And then Mario, I hit that link on the YouTube side, and you have to do it on desktop. You may be on your phone, you may be able to get it, but definitely hit the link. I did drop the link in the chat if you want to get a membership. But we will be back next Tuesday. It may be Monday. I'm not sure quite yet. I'm going to talk to Quan behind the scenes. We will have a special guest. Twan, I'm going to get at you because I do owe the 704 Charlotte Bound show a show over here at What's Up, Doug. So I will text you between now and Saturday to get you guys up here. So fire up the hot plate. It's too clear in the room. Where is the smoke? Oh, no, I ain't cooking today, man. I am not cooking today, dig it. I am not cooking today. But yeah, man. Hey, Doug, got pictures of you in the stands from Sunday. He was shot. Oh, Quan. I need to see the picture, man, because like I said, it was a funny
Yeah,
experience.
Doug was wilding, chat.
Hey, man, like I said, I enjoyed it with my brother, man, because like I said, we had a ball. When I said we had a ball, man. We had a ball. But
absolutely, man.
We're at the 1 hour mark again. Pull the thumbnail up. You guys tell me, is an opportunity knocking for the Carolina Panthers to go on a win streak? A little small number, but 2 games is a big number for this team. Leaning in the right direction. Coming home 2-2. Could go above 500 with the Miami Dolphins coming the following week. And we know how that schedule's about to go as well. So for me, in my prediction, I either want to go 27-17 Panthers or 27-21 Panthers. Quan, you want to give one, or you just want to win?
Oh, I just want to win. I don't care how we do it. I don't care if it's a game-winning field goal. I don't care if it's a missed game-winning field goal. Just win, man. As far as the score prediction go, again, like I said on my show last night, I ain't really been watching too much of the Patriots, so I need to do a little bit more film evaluation, man. You know what I'm saying? Go behind the scenes, watch a couple highlights from the previous games that they had, and that way I can give like a more somewhat accurate score prediction. But just off the top of the dome, just off of riding off the momentum from last Sunday, who I think the Patriots are, I say we can pull it out, man. Maybe like a 20-13 type of victory.
You said 20-13?
Yeah, I can see that, 20-13.
Okay. And Twan, I saw it. I ain't gonna put it up there. Hey, it's all cool. It's all cool. SC Panther Boy, I need you. You said it's on the Panthers rewind video. Please don't tell me they put me on a rewind video because I don't even want to look at it because I know I was too lit and it's probably going. I hope they don't got me saying something on there. But please let me know if you still in there. Was it on?
Oh yeah, we
the
was on
Panthers
the
account?
Jumbotron too, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I need to know if it was on the Panthers account or what. And Fight for Jesus, yes, everybody have a blessed night as well. That's just, oh my God. I got as soon as this live in me, if Quan gonna stay up here with me, we about to go find it. All right, it's your man C Dougie here at What's Up, Dub, man. It's been another great episode of Blitz Talk. We next Thursday, I don't know if we're gonna go live. I'll be with my parents. They just moved out here to Texas. So we will have 3 Up and 3 Down. If we do have a Blitz Talk, it'll be recorded. So definitely be up in there. I will be in the chat, but it may not be live. Again, I appreciate all the support, all the love you guys have been showing, not only What's Up Dub, but the Panthers experience. Also, go follow all the different Panther content creators. You heard FPFO, you heard Quan, you heard myself say it. Our community is strong. We just have different opinions. But again, go support every content creator because, again, they support us as you see the people that's in here tonight as well with us. So it's your man, C Dougie here. Everybody stay safe. Everybody stay good. Until next time, let's go ahead and end it out, which you guys already know, the anthem. Peace.
You already know what time it is. Hey, let's go. What up, dude? It's your anthem, homie. Let's do it. What up, dude? 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 Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's go. Let go. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's go. This let go. What up, dude? 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 Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's go. Let go. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's go. Let go. Let's go. 7 points on the board. Touchdown. You can never ignore. Let's go. When we into the end zone, take a look at the score. Bryce Young out here throwing dots. O-line out here holding blocks. We too real, no Photoshop. Just a few things that Doug talk about. What up, Doug? When they see it in public, they showing them love. Uncle Quan, what's up? Panther Nation, it is time to go up. Really in the field capturing, acknowledging players who talented. Doug is bringing the analysis. The defensive beats when they tackling. The front 7 rush got them panicking. The pressure's too much, they can't handle it. You coming to Bank of America Stadium, this is where it get challenging. You hear this song, it's time to tune in and turn it up. You gotta turn it up. If you listen and saying what time with me is, we all repeat and we scream. What up, Doug? 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 Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's go. Let go. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's go. This let go. What up, Doug? 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 Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's go. Let go. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's go. Let go. Let's go. Shout out to my man, What's Up, Doug? Make sure y'all tune in and tap into his journey and everything that he's doing. Carolina forever, Panther Nation. It's go time, let's go. What up, Doug? Bow, bow. What up, Doug? Bow, bow. Let go.